The Springboks ran out 49-18 winners against Tonga. It was Tonga actually really gave them. I feel like this was a good test. This is one of those matches that the coach wants his team to go through, especially trying to bring in the new players to the big injuries. Big injury being obviously Malcolm Marx got injured, and you brought in Andre Pollard. So this was Andre Pollard's first start. And then from this game as well, Makazole Mapimpi got injured. We hear that he fractured his eye socket. So the South African management have actually acted swiftly and called up Lucanio Arm. And I feel like Lucanio Arm and Andre Pollard were the people who were supposed to be in this team anyway. So it's just come around and they've made the squad, yeah? So, yeah, Arm is back in the squad. Tonga did well. They started off, they actually scored the first penalty. They put South Africa under a lot of goal line pressure throughout this game. There was a crucial moment where they had South Africa in the 22 for quite a while. And when they were just about to score, the number one, I forget his name, did one of the dumbest things I've ever seen on a rugby field. Like, you know, there's moments where you try and milk a penalty in a ruck, but then at this point, he went and kept on pushing the guy's head into the ruck, trying to show the referee that the guy is like lying on the ball and slowing down our ball. Ref tells him, hands out, leave him. And the guy is like pushing even further. Ref just blew the whistle and told him, this is against you, which was just like decisive. And mind you, the ref had been smiling with them the whole game. It hadn't been much gone though. It was like maybe 20-something minutes. But the ref had been laughing with them the whole game. And at that moment, it's just like, nah, I'm laying down the law. Such a dumb move for a team that's just trying to... I feel like that one moment changed everything, right? Because after that, South Africa went on to score 21 points. And yeah, they just... Was it 14 or 21 points? Anyway, yeah, 21 points were scored. And I just think like those moments are... You can't have moments like that. Like, that's just dumb, right? Yeah, anyway, halftime, the score was 21-8 or 21-10. The South Africans scored through FPL, not FPL, Rugby World Cup Fantasy player on our squad, Dion Fourie, scored from a mole. I believe he'd have scored much more, but yeah, just the mole wasn't... Tonga did well to stop the mole, at least get the first stop, where the ref would say, stopped once, you know, and once you say that, the team has to start thinking about using it, yeah, so that you don't lose it. So I think Tonga did well to at least stop South Africa's first, not give it too much momentum. That's something I saw from the Tongans. Then obviously Kobus Reinach scored 2 tries. He had scored the first try in the game as well. And then Kenan Moody, it was good to see him actually get on the score sheet. It was a bit fortuitous, but yeah, the guy just got the ball and scored. So yeah, good stuff for Kenan Moody. Then obviously second half, South Africa just put on the power. I think there was like a 10-minute spell where they were just like, we're just going to put you guys under pressure. And when South Africa put you under pressure, they love playing under... They love putting the other team under pressure. As I said earlier, scoreboard pressure, set piece pressure, line speed pressure, and their tackles were just like hard, like just going in crazy. And that's how Willie Leroux ended up scoring his try. Like they just forced a Tongan turnover in their own 22. Ball came out. 3 passes later, ball is in Willie Leroux's hand and he's scoring in the corner. Kenan Moody actually... Was it Greg Williams? No, Kenan Moody like got that ball and he injected pace into that attack, you know. So there's a lot of speed in that back line. Like when you think of Grant Williams, Colby, Leroux is the only one. Guys, we need to have a serious conversation about Willie Leroux. There are moments, like I've started seeing him. I get it. He's giving you experience. He can kick off the left foot, which is something they don't have, right? So like if it's an exit play from your own 22, from your own half, and it's on the right side of the field, you have a left foot you can use, yeah? But there are just some things about Willie Leroux. The way he misses tackles, I don't know whether he's not quick enough. Like not fast in terms of running speed, just quick, like being quick to certain places, right? Certain spots. I just think that he lacks that. And you know what? Mane Libok or Domian Villense has to start at 15. I'm not a believer in Willie Leroux. There's just something about him. Like there's this thing where like when certain players go to France and then they just stop being quick, like because it's brutal up there, right? And as long as you can kick, be smart, and use your experience, he's getting exposed with. But some players are really exposing him in this World Cup, and it's not that glaring being exposed. It's not in a glaring way because they've not been that costly. But whenever you see highlights of games or just screenshot certain moments of other teams scoring, look for Willie Leroux, and he's in a very weird position as a fullback. So anyway, maybe that's just me. But I think one of those two guys has to start at fullback for this team. Like that's just what I think. Um, Dion Fury was man of the match. Oh, something to pick about this game as well. The Springboks didn't miss a kick. Even Manny Lebok came and made like two crazy kicks. So obviously the Andre Pollard effect is in full effect. Yeah, as I said, Dion Fury was man of the match. He started off at hooker, and then when was it Verstappen, Marco Verstappen? I can't remember. Came on, he moved on to the flank and kept on playing there. So yeah, he had a solid game, and I'm glad he was on my fantasy. Um, so now South Africa moved to top of Pool B, but obviously they finished all the group stage games. Ireland are yet to play. Ireland are yet to play someone. I can't remember who it is, and they're on 14 points, and they're yet to drop a point. Oh yeah, they've dropped 1 point, one bonus point. So if they win, they go top. If they lose with 2 bonus points, they go top. So they must get points in their last game. Yeah. Then obviously, as we said, Lucanio Arm is back. Um,